In this video, we will discuss 12 low-cost business ideas for introverts. As an introvert, you would likely prefer to deal with a small number of clients rather than take the stage at a convention and feel the armpit sweat flowing like the Nile River. There have never been more careers that suit your needs, and it's never been easier to conduct them remotely. To the list, which comes from an article written by Rose Leadham in Entrepreneur magazine. Number 1. Writer, copywriter. Startup costs are up to $1,000, and the only equipment you need is a computer. And you don't need to be a best-selling author to write a compelling narrative. If you've got the drive, copywriting is a great option for many introverts. Some networking and outreach is necessary, but once a client list is built, they tend to come back for more, like sumo wrestlers at a buffet. Please tell me your thoughts or ideas in the comments below, and I would appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 2. A coder. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and the only equipment needed is a computer and some online training courses. Typically detail-oriented and meticulous, introverts make excellent coders. The combination of patience and focus makes coding a great option. And because coding is such a niche skill set, there is high demand for freelance coders, and much of the work can be done from the comfort of your home. High demand is good for your income too, and the lack of commute means you can be walking your dog instead of trading paint with road ragers on the highways. Number 3. Online retail consignor. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and all you need is a digital camera and a computer. If you have a passion for fashion, or maybe you're married to a fashion assassin, rather than hoarding those unused belongings or trashing them, sell them online. One person who made the jump runs a multi-million-dollar operation now, and a tiny fraction of that is usually good enough to live a good life. Number 4. An Instagram consultant. Startup costs are only $100 to $500. And the only equipment you need is a smartphone with a good digital camera. Social media doesn't necessarily mean social all the time. Many businesses today have abandoned traditional marketing methods and taken to social media networks such as the ever-popular Instagram to promote their products and services. A majority of companies may outsource this to an Instagram consultant, making this a viable work-from-anywhere option. And there are worse places to work than a coffee shop in the Swiss Alps. Number 5. A graphic designer. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and the only equipment you need is a computer and some design software. For highly creative and visual introverts, freelance graphic design can be a great way to make a living. With digital businesses on the rise, demand is higher than ever, and it's simple to get started. LinkedIn will be your friend there. Some software, coffee, and your dress shirt pajama pants combo will work just fine on Zoom. Number 6. An online blogger. Startup costs $1,000 or less, and you only need a computer. If you have a specific interest but don't know how to make the money from it, blog about it. Just know that blogging is not an instant moneymaker, and it may never blow up into anything resembling a salary. But if you approach blogging as a side hustle and have the discipline to stick with it, there should be a money spigot at some point. Just choose a subject you love writing about, or you'll end up being as uninspired as a politician at an ethics convention. Number 7. Technical writer. This can be done with a startup cost of $1,000 or less, and you only need a computer. Introverts who have a good understanding of technology make great technical writers. Typical projects may include writing content for software user guides, online help, FAQs, job aids, and instructional designs. It's not exciting stuff, but it can pay well, and may allow for enough time in the day to continue binging some show while your friends are tempted to pull the fire alarm to escape their cubicle downtown. Number 8. Landscape photographer. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and the only equipment you need is a good digital camera, and your smartphone may be good enough. Landscape photography takes qualities many introverts naturally have and can generate income from being a photographer, shooting for websites or publications, selling prints or usage rights of your images, or if you're skilled enough, offering classes to other aspiring photographers. Number 9, being a music teacher. Startup costs can be as little as $100, and all you need is an instrument to play and sheet music. So you can stick to something you've spent years, maybe decades of your life doing and make money. Teaching people to play instruments conjures images of a 4th grader looking for their trusty flute under another pile of clothes while mom waits in the car. But clients come in all ages. There are plenty of adults and retirees that want to learn to play the guitar. So go ahead and market yourself and you may have the career that's perfect for you. Number 10, business and life counselor. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and the only equipment you need is a life coach certification, but even that's not required. Introverts are great at listening to and empathizing. Author Wendy Gelberg, who wrote The Successful Introvert: How to Enhance Your Job Search and Advance Your Career, says introverts tend to have a calm demeanor, they think before they act and speak, and they use analysis and thought to add an important dimension to any situation, which makes them great for a career in consulting. Just remember, panic never helps, but calm is always cool. Number 11, college application advisor. Startup costs are up to $1,000, but the only equipment you need is a computer. Introverts typically prefer to build deep one-on-one connections with individuals and often possess an ability to provide thoughtful advice, so an introvert has the ingredients of an excellent college application advisor. And this is badly needed. The process is so murky, and school counselors are stretched so thin that this is a great option for families, especially those entering the situation for the first time. Number 12, online tutoring. Startup costs are $1,000 or less, and you only need a computer. Creating an online tutoring business is a great way to explore your intelligence and help others. Fees range from $65 to $80 an hour, depending on a student's needs. And well-regarded SAT and standardized testing tutors can charge up to $150 an hour. Think about that. $150 times 5 clients a day times 25 days a month equals good news. And now for that bonus, running a print-on-demand apparel store requires no inventory, no staff calling in sick, no prospective employees ghosting you. Nope. Just you, your ideas, and, if you make it work, an incredibly flexible schedule. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next video. I've hand-chosen it for you. Thanks for watching.